So good morning everybody. If you are able to hear me, online people.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning everybody. Make sure our video is on. I'm going to start the class now. The class is going to start. Please make sure your video is on. Good morning everybody. Harin, Karthikeyan, Shrish, Sai Varshini. The video should be on entirely. Right, I can see the effect of Vinayaka Chaturthi. Many of the students have not turned up, but that cannot be the reason of not keeping the class, because some of you are going to have exam in the upcoming days. The portions are huge. System of particles is there for some children, so there is no other option for me. Even though there is a holiday, I am forced to keep a class. It's not like I want. See, for me also it is a festival. For me also in my home they are celebrating. But even then, I am standing in front of you, leaving everything. For you, at least you have exams, so you are doing. For me, I could have easily said no class and I could have been at home and at least ate some good food today. But I am standing in front of you, even though after this class, we will go for mentor meeting, progress day meeting, and up to 7 p.m. today we have meetings allotted. So it's a tough day for us, even though I got a request from some students that they have system of particles in upcoming examination. So for teaching that, I have called you. And since it is going to be a live session, I am not going to reteach this topic for any of the batches. It means that whatever I teach today will continue in my next class. It's going to be recorded. Those who want to listen can listen. Many are absent today. I think majority are absent today. Only minority people have come. But even then, I cannot stop for anything. I need to progress. Some parts of collision is still pending, which will carry on in the next class. I will not stop that. It will happen. But here today, this class is exclusively for starting that new topic, which is system of particles and rigid bodies. I think the book says system of particles and rotational mechanics, isn't it? Rotational motion. So all of you give the heading as system of particles and rotational motion. Everybody. System of particles and rotational motion. As I said, off data, power went. Okay. So as I said, it is one of the most important chapters for the students who are preparing for JEE examination. For NEET, it has same weightage as other chapters, but for JEE examination, this chapter is having higher weightage. So if you are at all preparing for JEE examination, then this chapter is very important for you, and this chapter is very vast for you. What we are learning in today's class is just 10% of what you want to learn for JEE. Are you getting my point? This chapter, what we are learning in this class, is 10 to 20% of what you want to learn for JEE. Because in NCERT, they have cut short a lot of contents and they have made it little simple for you. This chapter used to be very complicated. Still today it is complicated only. But for making it a bit easy for CBSE students, NCERT book has reduced a lot of portion. But JEE never reduces anything from here. And this is the only chapter which carries the maximum weightage in the JEE examination. In some advanced paper you will see there are 2 or 3 questions coming from here. See, they will have only 12 questions, advanced I am talking. In that they have to cover 11th and 12th whole. In that sometimes 3 questions comes from this chapter itself. Imagine the importance of this chapter. That much important is this chapter if you are preparing for JEE. Okay. Is it audible now, Karthikeyan? Yes. So, shall we start the class? Where you're sitting, man, exactly below the camera, no, unsafe place. You can go next to him, or you can come in front, no problem. Yes. Let us start the class. Nikhil, why is your video off? Okay. So, what is the meaning of the word system of particles? What is a particle first of all? What is a particle? Small portion, small fragment. That's what English says, particle. Particle means something very small, but not in physics. In physics, even earth can be considered as a particle. Are you aware about that? Particle, sometimes also called as point object. Don't go behind the name. Point object means a small object, not like that. In physics, particle or point object means any object which is covering much larger distance compared to its size. So, if a particular object is covering much distance compared to its size, say Earth is a huge size. Earth is almost 6,400 kilometer radius, 12,800 kilometer diameter. That much big size of Earth. That Earth itself can be considered to be a particle because Earth is revolving around the Sun. And if you calculate how much path it takes for revolving, it will be much bigger than 6,400 kilometers. So, Earth can be taken as a particle if you are talking about its motion around the Sun. But as a whole, it is a very big body, rigid body. It is not a particle at all. But if we are considering its motion, for example, me, I am not a particle. But if I walk from here to my home, which is in Manivakkam, then I am a particle, because I am covering kilometers of distance compared to 1.6 meters of my height. So, based upon what is your size, you are not deciding it's particle or not. We are deciding based upon how much distance you cover. If an object is covering much more distance compared to its size, it can be considered to be a point object or a particle. System of particle means many particles together. That's why the name system. Okay. So, in the previous chapters, you have studied about circular motion, especially in motion in plane chapter. In motion in plane, you have studied about what? Circular motion. You remember? Circular motion is the motion when an object is moving in a circular path. For example, you are driving a bike around a circular park, you are in circular motion. If you drive like this, you are in circular motion. If I move my pen like this, it is in circular motion. So, circular motion is a particle or a point object moving in a circular path. But when system of particles are moving in a circular form, it becomes rotational motion. For example, if you take a fan cannot be said to be in circular motion. Fan is said to be in rotational motion because the whole fan rotates. But if I take a particle on a fan, a dust particle or a point you make on the fan, that point is in circular motion only. Are you getting my point? If a particle is moving in circular path, it is said to be in circular motion. Whereas, if system of particles are in circular path, it is said to be in rotational motion. I hope you get my point. Is it clear to you? What is the difference between circular motion and rotational motion? These things are not to be written, I am just telling you the gist of this chapter. So, this chapter you are going to study about particles which are undergoing rotational motion. The moment I say the word rotational motion, the first thing that you should understand is any object which is under rotation can be under rotation only about a fixed axis. So, if I am having a diary like this diary can be in rotational motion, and there are several aspects in which it can be in rotational motion. Don't think only this is the possible rotation. This is one of the rotations possible, where my rotational axis is passing through its surface perpendicular to it and passing through its geometrical center. Mind my words in today's class. Okay? The rotational axis is perpendicular to the plane and passing through its geometrical center. This line is called as what line? Rotational axis it is called as. Is it clear to you what is the rotational axis here? Rotational axis is the line passing through the center of this lamina and perpendicular to this lamina. Lamina means plane. Same way, the same object can be under rotation like this also. It is also rotation only, no? Now what has changed? Rotational axis has changed. Where it is passing? It is passing parallel to its plane and through its diagonal. Are you feeling that? This same diary can rotate like this also. It is also rotational motion only. Here the rotational axis is passing parallel to its plane and through the mid of the two longer sides. Can I say like that? Yes, it can be like this also. It can be like this also. Don't you agree with me? It can be like this also. Are you feeling? So there are multiple number of ways a particular object can be in rotational motion. And how it varies? It varies because of its rotational axis. So first thing is, not now. In the later part of this chapter, when we talk about moment of inertia, then this will become very important concept. Which one? Rotational axis. So you should have clarity about what is the meaning of rotational axis. When I say suppose I say a cylindrical object is moving in a rotational motion where axis of rotation is passing parallel to its circumference and passing through its tangentially. Like that, if I say something, you should be able to draw the figure in your mind and understand how is the body rotating. That is the main part of this chapter, which actually is much removed from this syllabus. I saw the book today and I could not find parallel axis theorem, perpendicular axis theorem, rotational kinetic energy. These things they have removed completely, which were the more tough part of this chapter and interesting also. For me it was interesting. And that portions are now not there in the syllabus itself. But again, when you come for Sunday's class, it is definitely there. So there you have to learn about it. But in this class, we will not talk about that. Okay. So this chapter, for school portions, what are required? First, let me tell you the glossary of that. So in this chapter, we are going to study about, today's topic will be center of mass, important topic, where we learn about how to find center of mass of various shapes. And what is the meaning of the word center of mass? Today's class probably will go around center of mass only. Later, after learning about center of mass, we have to learn about analogy between rotational motion and translatory motion. There is an analogy. We will learn about that, how they are related to each other, translatory motion as well as rotational motion. We have to learn about moment of inertia and radius of gyration. Radius of gyration. This topic will be there, which was followed by parallel axis theorem and perpendicular axis theorem, but they have removed it now. Okay. Next, we will learn about torque. We will learn about momentum. Specifically, we will learn about angular momentum. And how we learnt about law of conservation of momentum, m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Here we will learn about law of conservation of angular momentum. Law of conservation of angular momentum. And one more topic is there in this chapter, which is equilibrium of rigid bodies. Equilibrium of rigid body, simple topic. In chemistry, equilibrium will be there, rigid bodies will not be there. So don't confuse in that. So equilibrium of rigid bodies, center of mass, analogy between rotational mechanics and translatory motion, moment of inertia, radius of gyration, torque, angular momentum, law of conservation of angular momentum. These are the topics which we are going to learn in this chapter. I have told overall chapter what are things we are going to learn. Today my target is, if everything goes fine, we will be able to learn center of mass, we will be able to learn analogy, and if you are cooperative, if time goes little slow, then I will be able to come even to moment of inertia. I cannot go more than that. That itself is a big task for me today. If I am able to touch these three topics itself is a big deal. Let us see how much we are able to start, how much we are able to finish today. Give the heading as center of mass. Give the heading as center of mass. First topic of today's class, center of mass. Leave at least 2-3 pages. Heading is center of mass. Okay. Some of you, if not most of you, have learned this chapter in school already, isn't it? Definitely yes. What, Sriniketan boy? Learned, no? SSM also have taught. The gravity, Sriniketan. Which school you are, man? What they are doing now? Oh, not started this chapter. They completed this, no? Very good. What about your school, man? Completed, no? So then most of you would have heard this word, center of mass. What is center of mass?
Two particles mass is like
In the center. That is called center of mass. Very good.
our
That's what your physics sir said. Very good.
I got confused.
Okay, you are kind of correct. See. If there is any object, common sense says that for any object, there will be a point. Somewhere, if you try to hold at that point, it will balance itself. You can understand that? Any object you take, it is controversial, but I will come back to that. Any object if you take, there is a point somewhere lying on the object where if you try to balance it, it will get balanced. It means that all the mass of the body is concentrated at that point, and that point is called as center of mass. First write the definition. It is the point, if they open it will hit your face. Okay, sit. What you wrote? It is the point lying within or outside the object. It is a point lying within or outside the object where whole mass of the body is concentrated. Whole mass of the body is concentrated. Whole mass of the body is concentrated. Okay. So, generally, suppose I am taking a square lamina. Lamina means plane, okay. So, you can understand that that point will lie on its geometrical center. Do you agree with me? And how do you find geometrical center? By drawing two diagonals where they are meeting, that is called as geometrical center. Suppose I am having a rectangle, then definitely once again if you draw two diagonals and a point will come in its center, the center of mass will lie there. If I am having a circle, then the point will again lie where the two diameters are intersecting, again in the center. So, basically for symmetric shapes, center of mass lies in its geometric center, right at point. For symmetric shapes, center of mass lies in their geometric center. For symmetric shapes, center of mass lies in their geometric center. Nikhil, if you are there in the class, you have to on your camera. If you are not there in the class, then I will put you in waiting room.
Yes, sir.
It means you are there.
Yes, sir, I'm there, sir.
Camera, why it is not there, man? Okay. I hope you wrote that point. But now see, there can be object like this also. Can be. Now do you think that center of mass will lie inside the body? It means wherever you try, man, let him on the camera, you focus there, man. Wherever the point lie, wherever you try to keep your finger, you will not find any point where the object is balancing itself. Yes, obviously. If I am having a ring like this, do you think at any point on the ring you will be able to balance it? Never. Why? Because center of mass is not lying on the body. It is lying somewhere here, where you cannot put your finger, it is vac space, empty space. Same way it is lying somewhere here, you cannot balance it. Suppose I am having something like this, some random shape. I will not find anywhere where it can balance. If it is there, it will lie on the body. If it is not there, suppose lying here, then you will not be able to balance it. But suppose I am drawing something like this, attaching some board, then I may be able to balance it, because I made the center of mass to be on the surface. I can balance it now. So understand, center of mass is the point where the object is balancing itself. Don't try this in the examination, but that is a concept. Where the object is balancing itself is center of mass. But sometimes the balancing point may not be there in the object, if it is not symmetric object, or if it is having center of mass lying outside its surface. Possible? Right. Now, today in this class, our aim is to learn how to find the center of mass, how to determine the location of center of mass. For various conditions, some questions I will take from NCERT itself, we will solve it today. That is, if you have given masses, how to find or how to locate its center of mass. I said you, if it is shapes, symmetric, simply you can say its center is the center of mass. But not always symmetric cases will be there, and not always single lamina will be there. There will be some masses also. So how to find a center of mass? For that, let me tell you one thing. Please pay attention. What I am doing, I am taking some masses M1, M2, M3, M4. Random masses I have taken. 4 masses I have taken. M1, M2, M3 and M4. And let they be located from the origin at distance of R1, R2, R3 and R4. So R1, R2, R3, R4 are the distances of M1, M2, M3 and M4 from where? Origin. Location of center of mass, or I should say R center of mass. R means the position vector. Position of center of mass is given by M1 R1 plus M2 R2 plus M3 R3 plus M4 R4. Okay. By M1 plus M2 plus M3 plus. This is the formula to find the location of center of mass. If you see carefully, you will realize that I have used vectors here. Important. NCERT book or maybe your school would have taught you to find x separately and y separately. That is what any school will do. X, Y, Z, they will ask you to find separately, and then they will tell the center of mass separately. Together they will say comma, comma, they will say. Lengthier method. Not wrong, but it is longer method. This method will save your time. Both are same only. Here what I will do, no, I will take x, y together, x, y, z together. But there what they will do in school, they will take x separately. They will write m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 plus m4 x4 by m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus m4. Same way, m1 y1, m2 y2, m1 z1, m2 z2, like that it will be there. So instead of doing like that, I have taken together in a vector form. So m1 r1 vector plus m2 r2 vector, like that mn rn vector by m1 plus m2 plus m3 till mn. If you use this formula, you will be able to find the center of mass of an object. Okay. If, yeah, please.
So should we substitute the magnitude of that?
No. Substitute the r in vector form. I will give an example now, don't worry about it. Okay. Next is, please, one second. Next is, if there are 2 masses alone, if there are 2 masses, that is only m1 and m2, then what will happen to RCM? RCM will become equal to m1 r1 plus m2 r2 vector by m1 plus m2. More favorable for you, if m1 becomes equal to m2, then RCM will become how much? See, m will get cancelled. This will become m common. Here it will be 2m. So m will get cancelled. It will become r1 vector plus r2 vector by 2, isn't it? How it came your understanding? Because m will come outside. Here 2m will be there. Gets cancelled by 2. So why I am doing all these things? Because sometimes they will give this case. Directly you can write r1 vector plus r2 vector by 2. You will get the answer of center of mass. So general formula is this. That is for 2 masses. And is for the condition if both masses are same. Copy it fast. We will take some questions now to understand it better. First you copy it. This one is applicable for? Any shape it is applicable. Shape in the sense if masses are given, you can use it. I'll give some examples to you, don't worry. At least 2-3 questions we will solve now. Please.
Joule per coulomb.
What is?
Joule per coulomb.
Joule is what? Work. Coulomb is what? Charge. So work done per unit charge will be potential. Electric potential is work done per unit charge. 10th you studied, no? Electric potential is work done per unit charge.
Then what is EMF, sir?
EMF is also having same unit volt only. EMF means work done per unit charge to make it move across the full circuit, and potential difference is across 2 points alone. So both are having same units.
I was solving questions from units and dimensions. Sir.
This
So
will
I thought like EMF, all multiplication, so I put charge. Joule coulomb.
okay. Written this
Yes.
fast. Then I'll take some question.
Sir,
Please tell me.
this R is applicable when 3 dimensions are given.
It is applicable also if 2 dimensions or 1 dimension is given.
Okay.
I'll give some question manually, it will become clear to you.
Okay.
Sir,
Please tell me.
sir, after finding the R centimeters, sir, then how we should
No, it's not centimeter stretch, it is cm, center of mass. R cm.
Sir, so where should we plot it, sir, on the
Everything will be clear to you when you take some question stretch, okay?
okay, sir.
Let me give you a question immediately. Take the question, everybody. Yeah. Still copying. Leave some space for copying. Leave some space if you are still writing. Take the question. Question is distance between carbon and oxygen atom. Not chemistry. Write it. Distance between carbon and oxygen atom. Distance between carbon and oxygen atom in carbon monoxide molecule. In carbon monoxide molecule is 1.1 Armstrong. Is 1.1 Armstrong. You know what is Armstrong, right? 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Thank you. Calculate the center of mass of carbon monoxide molecule. Calculate the position of center of mass. Calculate the position of center of mass of carbon monoxide molecule. That is RCM they are asking to find. Calculate the position of center of mass of carbon monoxide molecule. Give a try fast. Yes. No. Think properly, no? Shall I solve this question for you, being the first question? Mass of carbon, mass of oxygen, I will not tell. That much you should remember from basics of chemistry. What is carbon mass?
12.011.
12 is enough. What is oxygen mass?
16.
Thank you. That will be done. That will be enough. Okay. Now please pay attention. So what they gave in this question, Srinidhi, you copied, no? Okay. So carbon monoxide molecule, I think it is called as CO. Carbon dioxide is CO2. Okay. So CO, they have told distance between their center is how much? 1.1 Armstrong. Okay. Please pay attention. I will give time for copying. Learning is important than doing. This kind of question, step number 1 should be always to keep one of the atoms on the origin. If you say, sir, I will not keep, then also fine. You will get the answer. But easiest way is to keep on origin. I can even keep in center, somewhere random also I can keep and I can get. My aim is to write the values of R1 vector and R2 vector. Are you getting my point? Because M1, M2 is known to me. M1 for carbon is 12 AMU, for oxygen is 16 AMU. So that is known to me. Only thing what is unknown to me is R1 vector and R2 vector. So R1 vector is the location of carbon from origin and oxygen from origin. If I take origin itself at carbon, then what will happen, you know? This will become 0 I cap plus 0 j cap. Don't you understand? If I would have taken somewhere here, then I have to calculate. Tedious process. Why have tension? Keep it in origin. Work will be simple. Same way, R2 will become 1.1 I cap plus 0 j cap. Don't you agree with me? Over. Question. You got the value of R1 vector, R2 vector. Now what is required to find? RCM only is asked, no? Right, M1. M1 is how much? 12. What is R1? 0. I'll write it at 0. Or you can write 0 I cap plus 0 j cap also. Plus 16. 1.1 I cap. Divided by 28. Isn't it? Now solve it. 14, 8, 4, 7. So 4 by 7 times 1.1 I cap is the location of center of mass. Whatever it comes, it will come. When you solve it will come, the value will come. So that is the answer for the location of center of mass. From where? From carbon atom. So whenever you write the answer also, whatever it comes, for 4.4 by 7, how much it will be here? 4.4 by 7, it will be 0.76 is 42, 2072 is 14, 607, 8 is 56, 0.628, isn't it? 0.63 approximately. So 0.63 Armstrong from carbon atom, very important. If you write 0.63 alone, it is not understanding whether it is from oxygen or from carbon. Because from oxygen it has a different answer, isn't it? So you should be very careful in writing the answer with respect to which atom you are talking. Is it clear to you? Any problem in this question? One second, Lalit. Yeah, how I wrote j cap? What is the meaning of j cap? Y axis, isn't it? So what is the y coordinate here? 0. Here also it is 0. It is on my x-axis line. Yes, Lalit, I'm not asking what you are asking.
Sir, if you took oxygen and the oxygen.
Let him finish. Tell me, Lalit.
I can't understand this question.
Very good. I'll explain once again to you. Once again, okay? What are you asking, Srinidhi?
Sir, if you keep oxygen and the origin, a different answer will come.
No, same answer will come.
With respect to oxygen.
Yeah. What I'll do, I'll keep like this oxygen here and carbon here, suppose. Then with respect to carbon, oxygen you will get, and it will be like 1.1 minus 0.0. How much ever, that much only will come. You can try if you want to try. So Lalit, what I am doing, I am keeping the carbon at the origin. Origin means the coordinate is 0, 0, right, Lalit?
Yes, sir.
And oxygen will be 1.1, 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, R1 vector is with respect to x and y axis. So it is 0, 0, so it became 0 I cap plus 0 j cap, right, Lalit?
Yes, sir.
R2 vector, x is 1.1, y is 0, so 1.1 I cap plus 0 j cap. Is it clear?
Yes,
Sure?
yes, sir.
After that, what is the after that formula only? What is the formula? Formula is m1 r1 vector plus m2 r2 vector by m1 plus m2, right, Lalit?
Yes, sir.
So what is the value of m1? Mass of carbon is 12. I hope you are aware about that.
Yes.
Mass of oxygen is 16. I hope you are aware about that. No?
Yes, sir.
You are told that how much you remember. Carbon is 12, oxygen is 16. You should remember that, man. Basic chemistry. So 12 into 0 I cap plus 0 j cap plus 16 into 1.1 I cap plus 0 j cap by 12 plus 16. That only I have done, man. Say yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I hope you understood. If not, next question I will give, then once again you ask me. Tell me.
The 4.4 by 7.
How it came?
57 days.
Very good.
6.2.
How to teach that? Okay, 16 by 28 is there, no, man? 4 4s are 16, right?
Sir, ಅದು ಕಡೆ 0.68. I'm sorry.
Some mistake I have done, huh? 4 by 7, how it came? You understood, Lalit?
Yes, sir.
So 4 by 7 into 1.1. So it will become 4.4 by 7. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Use your calculator and find what is the value of 4, or your method you use and find 4.4 by 7, how much it comes. Check. Check how much it comes. Yes, ICAP is the mandatory here. Yes, ICAP is mandatory. ICAP only is telling that it is lying on the x-axis. Leave what I have done, Lalit. 4.4 by 7, you do by your own method. Same answer you will get. 628 only you will get if my math is right. 628 only, no? Okay. So now I will take another question, but I will take from NCERT book. If you have NCERT book with you? Some of you may not have. I will open it here. What is this chapter? Chapter number tell me, no?
Sir, it's not come, sir.
Huh?
It's not come. It will go to part 2 book, I guess.
Wait, man.
Okay.
You are doubting me. Chapter 6, sir. Chapter 6, Physics, NCERT, Class 11. Anything else required? PDF. Enter. Yes. Mister.
Sir,
Ah.
when I put part 2 book came, sir.
You are not knowing to put. What I can do for that? It will open today. Let us go to the exercise question and take the first question of exercise if you have the book. Not first, second question you take, second question. Is it visible to everybody sitting here? Same question that I solved now. Difference is instead of carbon monoxide, now it is hydrochloric acid, HCl. Don't ask me what is the mass of hydrogen and chlorine. Question number 6.2, if you are able to see the board. Visible, right, Kishore? Visible, no? Fast, do fast, don't waste time. Oh, can I move, you are saying? No, you can report the answer at Armstrong itself. If you want to report in meter, you can report in meter, your wish. I reported the answer in Armstrong last time also. So if you want to write in meters, you can write your wish.
0.27 divided by 36.7. That's 1.27.
Make it fast, guys.
Divided by 36.7.
Got the answer? This much time. It means you are weak in calculation. One point from hydrogen or from chlorine? 1.19. NCERT book somebody is having. See in the book bag what is the answer given?
Is it 1.2 from hydrogen atom, sir?
Okay, let us
Sir,
check.
1.23 from hydrogen atom.
So 1.19, 1.2, 1.23. That is the answer. So Raitanya's answer is most nearest. 1.24 is given as the answer. Check your answer once again, guys, those who got not 1.24. Just calculation, I know you are doing mistake in calculation a bit, or not mistake, approximation is troubling you. So, M1 is how much you have taken? How much you have taken the mass of hydrogen, by the way? 1. And mass of chlorine 35.5. Have you taken 35.5, right? Okay. Then you should solve it. It will become 1 into 0 plus 35.5 into 1.27 divided by 36.5. If you solve it correctly, you will get the answer. Next question. Don't get stuck in this question. Understood the way of solving. No, if you are not getting the answer, means you are weak in mathematics, basic mathematics. Do it later. Yeah. Mass 2. You deserve separate prize. Okay. Next question you take. Please, 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 please. Different kind of question. Question is masses. M-A-S-S-E-S. Masses 8, 2, 4, 2. I'll repeat 8242. 8242. 8, 2, 4, 2 kgs are placed. 8, 2, 4, 2 kgs are placed at the corners A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D respectively of a square ABCD. Respectively of a square ABCD of diagonal 80 centimeter. Of diagonal 80 centimeter. What they will ask to find? Center of mass from A. Question is find center of mass from A. Diagonal length 80 centimeter, 80. Find the position of center of mass from A. Find the position of center of mass from A. Find the position of center of mass from A. Make it fast. What did I say? Did I say square? Then square only. Give a try, fast. So Raghav, I think you are asking to repeat me the definition of center of mass. So center of mass is the, if you are writing, it is the point outside or inside the object where the whole mass of the body is concentrated.
Sir, 40.
40?
40 from 40 I.
40 cannot be the answer. Think common sense. No, it will have both x and y coordinates. It cannot be one answer here. Think, no? It will come in I cap and j cap both. Obviously. I don't think. I'll solve it anyhow. Or it looks not correct to me.
So that it's I cap plus x j cap ஏன்னா வந்து ஈவன் டிஸ்டன்ஸ் நமக்கு இது தெரியும் but here comes our யார் வராங்க
Shall I solve it then? You can report the answer in terms of I cap, J cap also. If you want to find distance also, can use distance formula, no problem in that. Did you get the location?
sir it is located 40
40 is not the answer I told.
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
Armstrong from
R scale is 40.
You are also getting 40.
origin we are getting
40 is not correct, by the way. Let me check. Everybody please pay attention. So A, I am definitely going to keep in the origin. B is going to be here, C is going to be here, and D is going to be here. And what is the mass's value given? 8 kg,
8 to 4
2 kg, 4 kg and
2 kg
they have given the diagonal length as how much? 80 centimeter. So if diagonal length is 80, it means a square plus a square is equal to 80 square, right? I am finding a value first. So a square will become 80 square by 2, isn't it? And a will become 80 by root 2 centimeter meter. What did they give? Millimeter they gave. What they gave? Centimeter. Centimeter. So into root 2 by root 2 if I do for rationalizing, it will become 40 root 2 centimeter. Did you get this first? Then that itself is gone. You not even found the distance, right? How will you locate then here? 40 root 2 centimeter and 40 root 2 centimeter from here only. Please pay attention. From here only I can locate. This will be 0 I cap plus 0 j cap. This will be 40 root 2 I cap plus 0 j cap, isn't it? Comma 0. This will be 40 root 2 I cap plus 40 root 2 j cap. And this will be 0 I cap plus 40 root 2 j cap. Do you understand my point? If you have not done this step and you are trying to get the answer, you will never get the answer. Because first you should locate the coordinates, right? Is it clear to you? This is very basic 10th level thing which you should think. It's not some high level thing.
Sir, 15 root I cap plus 15 root j cap.
Correct. 15 root 2 I cap plus
I
15 root 2.
calculated 40 root 2, sir, when the answer comes same.
What, Srish? Come again?
Sir, I calculated 40 root 2, sir. 40 to 1.41, like that.
Yeah. You need not to solve itself. Take 40 root 2 and solve, you will get the answer. Why not? So RCM, if you start calculating, it will be M1 into R1, which will be 0, 8 into 0, because 0 I cap plus 0 j cap, plus 2 into what? 40 root 2 I cap, plus what is C? 4. 4 into what? 40 root 2 I cap plus 40 root 2 j cap, plus last is 2. 2 into 40 root 2 j cap. Am I right? Divided by, add all the 4, how much you are getting? 16. So when I solve this, I am going to get first term as 0, second term as 80 root 2 I cap.
sir can't take common and cancel out 16
We'll do that. Wait. 4 into 4, 160. So 160 root 2, once again I cap, plus 160 root 2 j cap, plus 80 root 2 j cap divided by 16. When you further solve it, if you take 80 root 2 common, it will become, or why common here you are taking, man? It's waste. You can add these two, no? 80 plus 60 is 160 is how much? 240. So I will write 240 root 2 I cap j cap divided by 16. Now 16 how much times it will go? 15 times it will go. So I got 15 root 2 I cap plus 15 root 2 j cap as the position vector. Is it clear to everybody? From A obviously. If you want to find the exact magnitude, Root over 15 root 2 square plus 15 root 2 square. I think that will come as 30 centimeter as the answer if you solve it. If you want to find the magnitude, then you know how to find magnitude. Root over x square plus y square. So root over 15 root 2 square plus 15 root 2 square will give you almost 30 as the answer for the magnitude of resultant. That is the value. Is it clear to you? Sure. One last question before you go to the next topic, which we will take from the NCERT book itself. Shall I go to the book? Copy fast. Make it fast, please. Sai Varshini, I hope you are there in the class.
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Everybody is understanding what is happening? Any problem up to now? The center of mass is a simple topic if you understand it. Otherwise, it is a complex topic. See, whatever I am teaching may not match exactly with school, because again, the same question, how they will solve, no? They will solve x separately, y separately. For x, they will get 15 root 2, for y, they will get 15 root 2. But what I do is I take everything together, because I feel it saves time. So, they cannot cut marks for this.
Can we use this method in school?
You should use, you can, why not? Can I go to next page? Fast, Bhupesh. Already time is 12. I cannot go beyond 12:30 today. Solve this question. Example question. Solve it fast. Yeah, that is good if you do that. SI units.
Okay.
Raghav, what I understand from your doubt, you are asking how a square plus square came. If you are asking how a square plus square came, I think you are you have forgot about the vectors. So I am writing it here for you. We got the value of RCM for the previous question as 15 root 2 I cap plus 15 root 2 j cap. If you remember how to find the magnitude of resultant, Raghav, this was root of 15 root 2 square plus 15 root 2 square. Don't you remember this? Actually, it is coming from addition of vectors. A square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Theta will be 90 degree because it is an x axis, it is an y axis. So, third term will be 0. When you solve this, it will become root of 2 times of 15 square and root 2 square, which will become equal to 2 will come outside, 15 will come outside, which will make it 30 centimeter. I hope you are understanding, Raghav. If you have doubt, you can ask me. Now, manager.
Yes, sir.
Raghav, once again I am saying for you, please pay attention. I said that in a square, the diagonal length was given 80 centimeter. If square's diagonal length is 80 centimeter and I want to find the side length, I am going to use Pythagoras theorem. This is A, this will also be A. So, A square plus A square is equal to 80 square. And so, I got 2A square is equal to 80 square, and then I got the value of A as 40 root 2. Do you understand it now? Okay guys, have you got the answer for this question? Still solving? Very slow you are. X is equal to how much?
5 by 18. Y equal to 1 by 3 root 3.
1 by 3 root 3 is correct, 5 by 18 is correct. You saw the book and wrote?
No, sir.
Solved. Okay. Fine, no issues. I am not doubting you, man. Okay, fine. But why you did X and Y? Because I not taught by this method. That's why I am doubting you. Are you getting?
School they taught, sir.
Okay. So I am teaching is waste. Not like that, man. I taught you the way to save time, nothing else. You know X and Y method already. Learn a new method. It is not different here. It is same only. Yeah, it's simple only. You're going to locate the coordinates and solve it. So he has solved X and Y separately. His wish. You can take your own call. So each side of the quadrilateral is 0.5 meter long. So this coordinate will become 0, 0 as per my method of solving. This will become what, comma what? 0, 0. What will be this? 0.5, 0. And what will be this? You have to solve and find. How do you find that? This coordinate, how will you find? By using what concept? By using Pythagoras theorem only you have to find. Because this is known to you as 0. Which one? Yeah, they have given the values in meter, no? So meter only will take. Phone, who's linking here? So 0.5, this is 0.25. So this will become equal to root of 0.5 square minus 0.25 square. When you solve this, you will be getting 0.25 root 3 meters.
0.875 came for me.
Whatever, you have multiplied root 3 value, that's why.
No, sir. Root under 0.875.
Root, what?
Sir, 0.25 minus 0.0625, no, sir.
0.255 square is 0.25 and this will be 0.0625, correct?
And we subtract it, I get the value as 0.875.
How it is possible, man? 0.25 minus 0.0625 will give you 0.85. Great calculation you are doing, man. It should be less than 0.25, no?
0.175.
That is okay, accepted. So when you solve, you will get 0.25 root 3 only. So I got the value of x coordinate is 0.25, 0.25 comma 0.25 root 3. I got R1 as 0 I cap plus 0 j cap. I got R2 as 0.5 I cap plus 0 j cap. I found the R3 vector as 0.25 I cap plus 0.25 root 3 j cap. After that, done. Once you get the value of R1 cap, R1 vector, R2 vector, R3 vector, then it becomes child's play. M1 R1 vector plus N2 R2 vector, like that. If you solve, you will get the answer. Is it clear to you? See guys, no escape from this. And believe me, more than physics, it is mathematics calculation. If you are weaker in that, then you will have struggle.
So what's the answer, sir?
Answer is 5 by 18 I cap plus 1 by root 3 j cap. That is the exact answer given in the book, which is, as I said, 5 by 18 I cap plus 1 by 3 root 3 j cap. You should get that. Okay? Is it clear? Shall I proceed further or not? You want to solve more questions from here, or shall I go to the next topic? Next topic. Fed up of solving.
Sir, we will solve it at home, sir.
So how much you solve at home, I understand.
Sir, I solved around 50 questions I used.
50 questions.
From units and dimensions.
Believe him. Okay. One last question we saw, last question, last, small. This question if you solve, I'll be done. It's a good question. See how the question is. Example 6.3. Find the center of mass of a uniform L-shaped lamina. Dimension is given and lamina is 3 kg. Mind this thing, okay? I'm going to go to the diagram now. Lamina is given as 3 kg and is a diagram given. See the diagram. Good diagram. It looks complicated, but actually it is not. Don't worry. Question is, this whole lamina, this is a kind of this shape. This lamina has a mass of 3 kg. Coordinates are 0, 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 0, 2. They are asking you to find center of mass. Make it fast, make it fast. Make it fast. Huh? See, they are same shape, right? What will be the mass individual then? 3 kg, 3 kg, 3 kg. The total mass is given as 3 kg only. 1 kg, 1 kg, 1 kg, no? There are 3 squares having same size. What will be its mass? 1 kg, 1 kg, 1 kg. That is the common sense says. But here the question is different. Why? Because they have not kept the mass and given its mass. Lamina mass they have given. So be careful about that. Try. Think. That's what the question is. Everything how, solve it. Huh?
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes, yes, Mr. Lalit.
2 meters, sir.
2 meter?
CBSE.
2 meters given, man. I not gave this. Book gave this. 2 meters the this length, man. And this is also 2 meter only. Purida. This is 2 meter and this is also 2 meter only. Out of that, every square is 1 meter by 1 meter. That's what I understand. Every square is 1 meter by 1 meter. 1 meter by 1 meter. 1 meter by 1 meter. This is given in the question. Okay, Lalit, I am not doing it. This is given in question. Now what you have to find for this lamina, lamina means plane, its surface. For this surface, you have to find center of mass, where they gave the mass of each part, that is 1 kg, 1 kg, 1 kg. Why I say so? Because they gave total mass as 3 kg and everything is same shape. So I am dividing equally in all the 3. You may say, how do you decide that? I am assuming that. So 1 kg, 1 kg, 1 kg, coordinates are given, think and find the answer. If not, I am there to help you at last. But give a try from yourself.
Sir, we need to find the center of mass separately or for the whole surface.
Oh, separately what? No? Separately you can say without solving also. For each square, you will say the center as center of mass. They are asking to find the whole lamina. For the whole lamina, they are asking. Very simple question this is. Yes. You want to solve seriously? Very simple question this is. I'll give you a hint if you want. See, for this lamina, what will be center of mass? I told you before sometimes geometric center. What will be that? This is 1, so it will be 1 by 2. This is 1, it is 1 by 2. So I am writing the coordinates, it will be 1 by 2, that's 0.5 comma 0.5. Do you agree with me? Same way for C2, it is 1 and is 0.5. It will be 1.5 comma 0.5. Do you agree? Same way this will be, x will be 0.5 but y will be 1.5. So 0.5 comma 1.5. Do you understand how I found the coordinates of all the three center of masses? So now center of mass is known. Now the mass is known. Again M1 R1. What will be M1? M1 will be 1. What will be R1? 0.5 I cap plus 0.5 j cap. M2 is once again 1 in bracket 1.5 I cap plus 0.5 j cap plus M3 is 1 0.5 I cap plus 1.5 j cap divided by 3. So I'll get the answer. That's all. Do you understand what I said now? Don't confuse yourself. M1 R1 plus M2 R2 plus M3 R3 by M1 plus M2 plus M3. Because M1, M2, M3 has given 1, 1, 1 and R1, R2, R3. Just before some time I taught you that for a geometrical figure, it will be geometric center as its center of mass. Is it clear to you? If anybody has doubt, please ask me. And
0.83 I cap plus 0.83 j cap.
don't know what the book says. 5 by 6 is 0.83. Yeah, I think so. Your answer is right. 5 by 6 I cap plus 5 by 6 j cap they have given as the answer. So 5 by 6 will be 0.83 only if I am right. 6 8 is a 48. Yes. Correct you are. 0.83 I cap plus 0.83 j cap is said by Sai Aditya and looks correct to me also. Anybody has doubt in that? No? Can I proceed further? Can I consider that this is understood by you? So center of mass questions you can take now. Can I take like that? I solved different kinds of questions here. That chemistry based question, carbon monoxide, HCl question, then masses and distance, lamina and distance, everything we solved now. Now let us come back to, time is actually up, but one topic I can teach. That is analogy between translatory and rotational motion. Give the heading as analogy between translatory and rotational motion. Analogy between translatory and rotational motion. So tell me, guys, listen, 5 minutes only. Tell me up to now, from the first chapter, leave units and dimension, motion in straight line, motion in plane, laws of motion, work, energy and power. In each chapter, you have learned some formula. In each chapter, some formula you have learned, right? I want to summarize all the formula now. On the left hand side, summarize it. The first chapter, acceleration is equal to v minus u by t, right? Which gives me v is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus half at square, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. If you are in competitive class, Sn is equal to u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1. That's all was there in the first chapter. Then second chapter, leave projectile motion. Then come to third chapter, laws of motion. You will have momentum is equal to mass into velocity, isn't it? Then what else is there? F is equal to ma, isn't it? Or I can say that F is equal to dp by dt. From there only I got F is equal to ma, one of the cases. What else was there? F is equal to? You are talking about friction. Friction, yes, formula is there, but no need of writing frictional formula. Somebody knocked, no?
Yes.
You also heard knock, right?
Yes.
Huh? Some sound came, like that. Okay. Today is God day also. Okay. Fine, coming back. So, What else is there? Momentum, force, kinetic energy also we learned, no? Kinetic energy alone you write. Half mv square. Momentum and kinetic energy relationship also we wrote. P is equal to root of. Tell me, man.
Potential energy formula.
mgh not required to write. I don't want to write. So kinetic energy, momentum. What else is there? No, no need it. No need. Yeah, this formula is there. Power is equal to force into velocity.
Sir, angular velocity.
Those things I will not write. Okay. So now please pay attention. All these formula, even angular velocity formula is there for this. All these formula has a rotational counterpart here. Like, instead of, see what I am going to do, I am writing it here. Instead of using acceleration, I am going to use angular acceleration, alpha. Instead of using initial velocity, I am going to use angular velocity, initial. Instead of using final velocity, I am going to use angular final velocity. Instead of using displacement, I am going to use theta, angular displacement. Instead of using momentum, I am going to use angular momentum L. Instead of using mass, I am going to use moment of inertia. Instead of using force, I am going to use torque. This is what I am going to change here. Now, if you remember these formula, you can automatically make the formula for angular rotational mechanics also. For example, I can write alpha is equal to omega minus omega naught by t. I can write omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha t. I can write theta is equal to omega naught t plus half alpha t square. I can write omega square is equal to omega naught square plus 2 alpha theta. I can write theta n is equal to omega naught plus alpha by 2 into 2n minus 1. I can write L is equal to I omega. I can write tau is equal to I alpha. I can write tau is equal to dl by dt. All these things we will be using this chapter. We can write rotational kinetic energy as half I omega square. I can write angular momentum is equal to root of 2m rotational kinetic energy. I can write power as tau into omega. Are you getting what I have done? I just replaced some linear components with rotational components. And I got my equations of physics for rotational mechanics. Tell me.
That momentum, angular momentum 2m, but you said moment of inertia.
M I used, wrongly I used them. It should be I only. It will be 2 into I into rotational kinetic energy. Yes, you are right. Mass will be changed by inertia. So, what role mass plays in translatory motion? The same role inertia plays in rotational motion, moment of inertia. We will learn about it in detail. First, you copy these equations, and I will show you how it is used in this chapter. First, you copy it fast. Copy all these equations.
What have you written, sir? Analogy between
Translatory and rotational motion. Translatory means straight line. Translational.
see that word itself, sir.
You check your eyes, man.
No, sir, light glaring, sir. I can see only the light.
Okay. Then what shall I change the board direction? Translator, I told no man by mouth. Fast, please. I will solve a couple of questions to make you understand this. Time is almost. Thank you for telling. A wheel is at rest. Now is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the question is, a wheel is at rest. Its angular velocity increases uniformly. Its angular velocity increases uniformly and becomes 60 radian per second. Its angular velocity increases uniformly and becomes 60 radian per second after 5 seconds. After 5 seconds. I'll repeat. Its angular velocity increases uniformly and becomes 60 radian per second after 5 seconds. 5 seconds. What is the total angular displacement? What is the total angular displacement? Total angular displacement. So, solve this question.
Sir, 5 seconds was the time.
I told no.
I am not listening.
5 seconds only I told, yes.
The question properly. Not written the question.
Got the answer? That much time only it needs. 1 minute only it needs. Sivesh, after everybody drops, you will stay back, okay? If you are hearing me.
And becomes final velocity.
Yes. Take radian itself. See one thing, if I not told you, please pay attention. The unit of, I'll tell unit of each thing, please. Alpha is in meter per second square, right? And alpha acceleration. This will be in radian per second square. Basically, omega is in radian per second. Meter will become radian. And displacement, obviously, meter will become radian. So, be careful about that. So, in this question, is AC working? I am feeling very hot. Some problem, okay. What is given? They have given initial velocity is 0, right? Then what they told? What they told, guys?
Sir, 5 seconds they have given and 60.
What 5 seconds they have given?
Time is given as 5 seconds.
Okay.
And
50 radian.
What is 50 radian per second? 60 radian per second is what? Omega is given as 60 radian per second. Yeah, omega only. And what they asked to find? Theta. Theta they are asking to find. So what is the formula of theta? Theta is omega naught t plus 1 by 2 alpha t square. Problem is alpha also is not there.
You can find
Alpha easily you can find. Alpha will become equal to omega minus omega naught by t. What is omega? 60 minus 0 by 5. What will be that? 12 radian per second square. Now put in this 0 plus 1 by 2 into 12 into 25. What is 21 to 6? That's all. It will never come in the exam also. Just to make you understand how the questions can come from it. One more question can come, MCQ can come. Are you understanding? It looks complicated, very simple question. So if just by remembering your previous chapter formula, you can make an analogy and write the formula for rotational mechanics also. Is it clear to you? If everything you have understood in today's class, then let us wind off now. Definitely I cannot finish what I thought of finishing, but no worries, we will continue in the next class. I think Thursday again I have a class. Today is Wednesday, right? Yes, tomorrow again I have a class for online people, the hybrid batch, and Saturday I have a class for that people also. Tomorrow class is regular class. Yeah, manager, tell me.
Okay. Listen, sir, don't clarify this, sir.
What you asked here, I don't understood. Okay, whatever it may be. Tomorrow I will have class with hybrid students, and Saturday I will have a class with offline students. In that I will try to finish more portions of rotational mechanics. Again I am repeating, those who were not there in my previous class where I taught collisions and batch 2 students, I told you to see collision, take notes and come for my next class. Otherwise, it will be problem for you. Those who are not there in the previous class, please see the collision class video, take the notes and come for my class on Saturday.
There's a take for the derivation of this angular momentum. Does that mean something is related to that for the derivation of angular momentum or thought like that?
No, but I am going to continue collision first in my next class. Then I will go to rotational mechanics. Some part is remaining of collision. Okay? Bye-bye, take care. We'll meet again. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Haan. Boys, you move your chair, okay? Bharat.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, take care, take care.